Okay, this is going to end up being episode 2 of my 55 Nomad project. The first one just showed it up in the garage, and you can see some of the trim up on the roof now. And the inside of the car had all of that stuff stored in it. So as you can see, I've gotten all that stuff cleaned out. I'm in the process of stripping the dash, getting all the instruments and everything out of that. Again, which there's no plans to repaint that. Steering column is still in it. But one of the things that I wanted to cover in this video was the fact that the floors had already been replaced. Some of the better known Nomad projects, Danny at DD Speed Shop up in Canada, he has 255 Nomads and has done floor work in both of those. And I watched how much work that was, and when I was looking around for Nomads, I knew that I wanted to find something preferably that already had the floors done or didn't need floors. This one, as you can see, they replaced the front section as well as the trunk floor, which includes the spare tire tub. Another YouTuber that's done 55 Nomad floor work is Vintage Hot Rods. He has an old light blue and ivory top 55 that he saved or is in the process of saving. And he actually, I think he robbed a trunk floor out of another old car and patched that one in. And I think DD Speed Shop maybe did that as well. In the first video, I had not yet gotten the tailgate open. And as you can see, I did figure out a way to do that. I think I have a little video recorded on what was involved in trying to get that latch out, which that's those pieces there and there. Again, some trim stacked up on top of the roof. The upholstery is still here. I moved the garnish moldings over with that. Pieces for the interior. Unfortunately, even though he found the original glass the day before it was shipped, all of that stuff, all of the side glass, with the exception of the wing windows, got broken in transit. I was very disappointed in that. The original windshield and the original tailgate, or I should say liftgate, sorry, liftgate glass both survived the trip, but that's it. So the wing windows, windshield, and liftgate are all still going to be able to go back in the car. A view down in through the car, you can see everything all the way up through the toe boards. There is one small hole in the passenger side toe board where it meets the floorboards that will have to be patched, but that's already been taken care of. And again, they got a tail pan installed. You can see somebody had the tailgate off. Must have been the guys doing the floors, because those are brand new screws. So I'm pretty sure I can get the tailgate out. This morning's work activity, I got the infamous torsion rod out of there. Now this thing originally was a one-piece affair, but as you can see, mine was in 2 pieces. I don't know if it broke or if maybe somebody cut it when it didn't work properly anymore. But basically, had to take these 3 cover pieces off, and there was a whole pile of screws that held that stuff together and a couple clips that held that rod, but it's out right now. I'm probably going to use the gas struts that Mad Mooks makes, and I have to get my liftgate checked out to see if it still fits the opening. I'm finding caulk in various locations around the car The other side's pretty much the same, so you can see that. So I'm pretty sure this car was leaking. I've been stripping the firewall. Firewall is the same. I got the single pot master cylinder off, the wiper motor. I got the blower motor taken out. I got the heater box taken out. Incidentally, all that stuff I'm sure has been in there since 1955. I noticed a March 1955 date on the back of the heater box, which means that this was probably a mid-year production car. So the original transmission frame horns are still in there. You know, again, original suspension, etc. All that. The hood is in nice shape. There's the wiper motor. I'm going to end up doing some repair. The inner fenders are rusty along the bottom edge. My goal is to not load this thing up with a bunch of reproduction parts. I really want to try to do this as much as I can. There's a few things that are common in the 55s. I mean, all you Tri-5 guy experts know I'm far from a 55 or Tri-5 expert at this point. But front clip stuff, the windshield are common to the cars. So I can get stuff, including reproduction inner fenders, but I want to maybe try to have those patched and put them back in the car. I'm sure that they were original to this car. So anyway, the next step for this thing will be to finish getting the dash cleaned out. I'm going to go ahead and take the headliner out, I think which I showed in the previous video, and get this thing ready for sandblasting. So there'll be future updates on this as we make progress. Like, share, subscribe, the usual YouTube hocus pocus, and let me know if you have any questions or if I've incorrectly stated anything as it regards the 55 Nomads. Thanks.